Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to Cambridge Maths. Today we are going to solve a question from Probability and Statistics 1. And this particular question belongs to paper 9709/53 for the session October November 24. We are going to solve question number 5, which says a factory produces chocolates. 30% of the chocolates are wrapped in gold foil, 25% are wrapped in red foil, and the remainder are unwrapped. Indigo chooses 8 chocolates at random from the production line. Find the probability that she obtains no more than 2 chocolates that are wrapped in red foil. Well, so the question is all about red foil. Look at this red foil. So probability of a chocolate being red foil is gold is 25% are wrapped in red foil, so 0.25. And as they have given the total number of experiments, so the question belongs to binomial distribution. So let's write x belongs to binomial distribution. And for binomial distribution, the parameters are total number of experiments n as well as p. So n is 8 and individual probability is 0.25. Well, then they have told to find the probability of she obtains no more than 2 chocolates. Okay, so x is either less or equal to 2. Okay, we are going to find the probability of picking up no more than 2 chocolates. Okay, so that means he might not pick any red chocolates, I mean chocolates in red foil. So x equal to, it might be 0. There was no chocolate wrapped in red foil. Or he might pick up only one of the chocolates wrapped in red foil. Or maximum he might pick 2 chocolates which are wrapped in red foil, and not more than that. So let us find when there is no chocolates wrapped in red foil. It is 8. From 8 none of the chocolate is red, so red probability of red is 0. That means rest of the all of the chocolates are with other wrapping. So what are those? If 0.25 is p, our q is 0.75. That means non-red foil, the probability of non-red foil is 0.75. But how many? 8. Then if he chose 1 out of 8 is red, so 1 is red, but rest of the 7 will be non-red. So probability of picking a non-red chocolate is 0.75. How many times? Raised to 7. Raised to 7. Well, after that he might choose 2 of the chocolates. So 8 choose 2. 2 of the chocolates were wrapped in red foil. 0.25. How many? 2. So exponent is 2. That means there are 6 non-red foil. 0.75. There are 6. So exponent is 6. Let us simplify this step. If we simplify, it is going to be, well, 8 choose 0. If we want to choose nothing from 8, there is only one way. And 0.25 raised to 0 is also 1. So there remains only 0.75 raised to 8. 0.75 raised to 8. plus if we want to choose one chocolate out of 8, how many ways can we pick up? We can pick up in 8 ways. That means 8 choose 1 means 8. Then 0.25 once, 0.25, 0.25 into 0.75 7 times, 0.75, 0.75 7 times, plus 8 choose 2. We can expand this, 8 into 7, 7 into 6 factorial over 2 factorial into 6 factorial. Okay, and 0.25, 0.25 raised to 2 and 0.675 2 into 0.75 6 times, I mean raised to 6. If we simplify, this can be cancelled out and it is 56 or 28. So let us do the calculation using our calculator. So first one is 0.75 raised to 8. 0.75 raised to 8. 0.75 raised is 0.679 equal to 0.67 as well as 9. This is what our probability is. And the immediate next question says Jake chooses chocolates one at a time at random from the production line. Find the probability that the first time he obtains a chocolate that is wrapped in red foil is before the seventh choice. Okay, so this question is containing a clue word. What is that clue word? That is for the first time he choose. So if any question contains the word for the first time or until, that is nothing but geometric distribution. So let us write now x is a geometric distribution, and for geometric distribution the parameter is only probability and it is all about red foil. For red foil our probability is 0.25. So let us write 0.25. And they have told that for the first time he obtains a chocolate in red foil before seventh choice. So red foil before red foil first time before seventh choice, or we can write first red foil. Probability of first probability of first red foil before seventh seventh choice. So what does this mean actually? That means before seventh choice means it is going to be probability of first chocolate, first red foil, red foil less than or equal to sixth choice. That means we can write here our x is, we can write in terms of x is less than or sixth choice. So what is the formula we can apply? We are going to apply our p is equal to, p was 0.25, hence our q is going to be 0.75. That means non-red. The probability of a chocolate being non-red is 0.75. So our formula is 1 minus 0.75 raised to 6. Let us use our calculator. 1 minus 1 minus point of choosing a red foil chocolate before 7 choice is 0.82 and 2. So that is what the probability of this scenario. So these are the first two parts of the solutions of this concerned question. Then we are moving on to question number C. Question number C is printed on the next page, which says Kifa chooses chocolates one at a time at random from the production line. Find the probability that the second chocolate chosen is the first one wrapped in gold foil, given that the fifth chocolate chosen in the first unwrapped chocolates. So let us write the probabilities first. What are the probabilities? The probabilities of first gold foil. For gold foil, G is equal to, probability of G is what? 0.3. Then probability of red is, already we have run, it was 0.25, 0.30. Then unwrapped. Unwrapped was, if 30 and 25, 55 goes unwrapped, was 0.55, 0.55. Now if unwrapped is 0.55, then non-unwrapped is going to be, we may use u bar, which is 0.45. So these are the probabilities of a chocolate individually. Okay, if it is in gold foil, then probability is 0.30. If it is in red foil, then probability is 0.25. If unwrapped, it is going to be not 55, it is, yes, unwrapped is 45. Unwrapped will be 0.45, because if we subtract 55 from 100, it is going to be 0.45. So non unwrapped will be 0.55. It is 0.55 and unwrapped is going to be 0.45. Okay, let us write. They have told us to find the probability that the second chocolate chosen for the first time. Okay, probability of second chocolate, second one as first, what, first unwrapped. Okay, first unwrapped. I think I should change the color of the stylus. It should be red. Okay, probability of second one, second one, first unwrapped, first unwrapped, unwrapped, given that fifth chocolate is first, sorry, chocolate chosen the first is not unwrapped, first one is gold, sorry, first one will be gold, it is gold, yes, first gold, given that fifth one is first, fifth one is first unwrapped, unwrapped, equal to, you know the formula, it is going to be probability of second one, first unwrapped, first gold, not unwrapped, first gold, intersection fifth one is first unwrapped, over probability of fifth one first unwrapped, first unwrapped. Now let us see what are the quantities in probability. Okay, well, so first one is, look at this, first second one is the first gold, so second one, let us write the second one for G, probability is 0.3, so there will be total 5 actually, 1, then 2, 3, 4, as well as total 5, so 1, 2, 3. So second one is what, our second one is gold for the first time, so it is 0.3, second probability is 0.3. Now, and fifth one is for the first time, it is going to be unwrapped, for unwrapped probability is 0.45. Okay, now we are going to see what happened first. Look at this, first one can neither be gold nor unwrapped, because second one is the, for the first time it should be gold, so first one can neither be gold nor unwrapped. So what can the first one be, first one can only be red, so it is for red, the probability is 25. Then third and fourth, look at this, what will be the third one, third one can be anything, any wrapping except unwrapped. So for unwrapped probability is 0.45. If it is non-unwrapped, probability is 0.55. So zero point 0.5. It is 0.5. 0.5. And again fourth one also, fourth one cannot be, there is only one condition, fourth one cannot be unwrapped but anything else. So anything else means it is non unwrapped, for non unwrapped our probability is 0.55. I think you have understood. Then fifth one, the denominator, fifth one is the first unwrapped, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So fifth one is for the first time unwrapped. For unwrapped, our probability is 0.45. 0.45. Then what about the previous four? It can be anything. It, the condition is it should not be unwrapped. So if it is not unwrapped, it will be non-unwrapped. So for non-unwrapped, our probability is 0.55. 0.55. So first four times it will be non-unwrapped, means it is not wrapped in, it is not unwrapped, so it is non-unwrapped. So 0.55, 0.55, again 0.55. Let me erase this. Again 0.55, 0.55. This is the third one. And fourth one is also non-unwrapped, because fifth one is the first time wrapped chocolate. So fourth one is also non-unwrapped, and for non-unwrapped our probability is zero point 0.5. Then it is going to be fifth one is for the first time it is unwrapped. Well, for the first time it is unwrapped. Well, among these, let us do some simplification. If we simplify 0.45, 0.45, and 0.55 once, then rest of the quantities our probabilities. So what does remain there? If we use our calculator, it is going to be 0.25 into 0.30. 0.25, 0.25 in, so it is, our final probability is going to be 0.248. So that is how we can solve this question very simply. And I think you have understood my simple explanation. And let me show the previous parts of the same solution, same question. First one was binomial distribution, second one was geometric distribution, and third one is also mixed up of distribution. So we can solve it actually applying our common sense, not absolutely as binomial or geometric distribution. Applying our common concept, we can solve this. So thank you all for watching the video. May Allah bless us all with the beneficial knowledge. Fi amanillah.